Hey everybody, welcome to Froggy Stocks. Not that I say it's financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I see, yeah, I'm a little late, guys. I had to go get a little pick-me-up from the store, and traffic was insane, and people don't like to use their blinkers. Pretty wild. Anyways, look what we got in a tweet. This is awesome. I love how, like, everything we talk about on this channel ends up hitting, like, pretty awesome. Disney and AMC do huge movie business together, and I have said for years that the consumer's ferocious quest for content allows both movie theaters and streamers to thrive. Completely true. So I am thrilled that tens of millions of Disney Plus subscribers now get perks exclusively at AMC Theaters. Boom, boom, boom. So I put a little comment, shorts about to get a full serving of creme de la creme a la Edgar. And if you've ever watched Aristocrats, you know what that means. Terrible even got me a little shout out. This would be genius. My theory, AMC will partner with Disney, the co-branded credit card. Now, what I mean by that is that they're not gonna a co-branded credit card is when a company teams up with a bank for the financing for the credit, right? That's what the co-branded credit card is. But if Disney and AMC team up, since Disney already has like a rewards perks credit card, if AMC decides to create some kind of phenomenal points program, then Disney could be a part of it. So when you spend money at the Disney store, you use your credit card to pay for your Disney Plus subscription, you buy a Disney movie at AMC Theaters, you get special perks and points that families and parents could save up to use to go to Disney World and stuff like that. I think it's a phenomenal idea. I love that Adam Aron is doing all this. I love that he's listening to the community and coming up with just great ideas like this. Imagine this. Imagine in the future, you know, they talked about creating a crypto coin, which I think AMC and Adam Aron will not create any type of crypto coin until this business with the SEC, the Ripple lawsuit, and the new SEC regulations that are going to be put in place, which we saw Gensler talking crypto regulation. They're testifying just recently about crypto. They're going to regulate it. So all these shit coins everybody's in, you guys need to get your money and get out. Because what's going to happen is they're going to drop serious regulation on crypto. It's going to have proof of study, proof of concept, all the white papers done. It's going to have to have a certain amount of equity. It's going to have a certain amount of security. And all these shit coins that keep popping up that people are dumping into, they're going to get broke, man. They're literally, the SEC is going to come out and say, that's an illegal asset. That's an illegal security. You can't trade that. And then everybody who's got their money in these shit coins they're going to be screwed. I'm very, very bearish on crypto right now. So either way, until that's done, I don't think Adam Aron will come out with a coin. They probably have one in the works. They probably have one in the making. But until they know the proper regulation, they won't come out with it. But when they do, imagine this. You could redeem your credit card points, your AMC credit card points, for crypto if you wanted to. That would be absolutely amazing. Other than that, everybody knows about the Citadel liquidation that happened in the UK. I'm not going to talk too much on it. I'm just using it for this case point. These are actually loans that Citadel has taken out recently from Merrill, JP Morgan, Citibank, right? They're taking out straight up loans, mortgages. It's real important to know that funds don't just voluntarily go, I'm going to close down and start a new fund unless they're in some deep trouble. And just the coincidental fact that the Pope literally just recalled all Vatican financial entities and assets to the IRO, right? Literally just recalled them, saying it's got to be September 30th. Now they did this because they were changing their constitution basically these past like 6 months. Here's the problem. The UK is under a $1.5 trillion margin call. Nord Stream 1 pipeline's been shut down. They're talking, regulators and government are telling Europe that they're going to need to reduce their fuel consumption by 15% this winter. Winter's right around the corner. It's absolutely crazy. So you have Citadel liquidating a fund, the Pope recalling $5.5 billion back to the Vatican, Nord Stream shutting down, A $1.5 trillion margin call. You see where I'm going with this? It's not coincidental. There are no coincidences. There is a massive hole of money in the global economy that cannot be filled. And it's because companies have overshorted, funds and banks have overshorted the market, overshorted certain stocks. They've created this insane political climate with Russia and Ukraine. American energy policies are in the dumpster. European energy policies are in the dumpster. They're trying to get the UN and the G7 created this insane global energy policy that is not going to work. You cannot just shut off fossil fuels, and you cannot just shut off like coal burning and fuel and liquid gas. You have to transition from that in a set period. Windmills and solar do not produce the amount of energy consistently necessarily needed to supply the demand. It's absolutely crazy to think it will. And now California restricting any gas vehicles. They don't want to sell any more gas vehicles in California. That's going to absolutely crush the economy. You have energy demand that can't be met. So the supply is very limited, meaning prices are going to skyrocket for energy, supply and demand, economics 101. And you also have international and foreign disputes like China, Taiwan, Russia, and freaking Ukraine. Now, on one side of the world, you have the most prominent chip manufacturers basically panicking. Then you have one of the largest energy producers in the world panicking on the other side of the world. And in between, China and Russia are trying to make deals with yuan and dealing in gold and silver and energy. So we're left out. We just look stupid right now. I know it's kind of off topic for what I usually talk about, but the point is the market is not as stable as everybody thinks it is. The housing market here in Albuquerque is an absolute dumpster fire right now. People are throwing up houses onto the market like freaking crazy. Sorry, we open. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Nice little pop it open. We've seen this before. I've got no predictions for today. Part of this market talk that I'm doing today, and the thing with the UK, yeah, uranium is going to do very well, Lucas. That's what I've been talking about with Highcroft Mine and the uranium deposits that are in Nevada, and the fact that Sprott has one of the largest physical uranium trusts in the world. He trades in uranium. Don't forget the Highcroft Mine, their POX processing system that they have now, does silver, gold, and uranium all in one. So uranium is very important. That's where we're going to get to. This energy crisis is going to cause a huge nuclear rush. We're going to go back to nuclear power. We're going to have to if we're going to support all these electric vehicles. But in that, there's going to be a big market correction. I personally think that the S&P, the overall markets, are going to drop in a flash crash at some point in time coming up in the near future. It's going to be a flash crash. Everybody's going to come back in. Retail is going to buy like freaking crazy. And the funds that have been stuck in their short position are going to have a one-time opportunity to try to cover with as minimal loss as possible. It's still going to crush them, but they're going to have an opportunity. I personally think AMC's looking great. So is Ape. Oh, man, what a day. Ooh, sexy. Sexy. The SPY, right? S&P. I personally think the SPY has to go back and gap fill to this level here, 330. Every other index has dropped and bounced off of the pre-pandemic high, except for the S&P. I still think this has to come down. I think it's going to come down in a flash crash due to the fact that there's too many institutions that are way over leveraged, too many short positions, the energy crisis and the housing crisis that is happening globally. I think it's got to happen. So I'm planning on, I know today is looking really good for the SPY, but all these stocks, everything here in my basket, in my watch list, most of them are meme stocks. The fact that the meme stock basket is all going up is telling me something, that people are starting to either A, cover short interest, or B, cover FTDs little by little, which is causing upward pressures in the market. I don't know, man. I might be totally wrong, but I have a feeling we're going to see a flash crash, SPY down to 330. I'm not telling you make any certain bets or anything like that, but I am personally going to grab some puts out for October 21st. I think, yeah, October 21st, which I'm going to do as soon as I get off of here. And I'm going to use that basically to hedge my position against my meme stocks. Say this, say the market crashes. I've got all my meme stocks here. They're up, they're doing really good. But say the S&P just crashes in a flash crash, right? Goes down to 330. All my meme stocks dump. My puts are going to help protect me against any losses on my meme stocks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my put on the overall market, take that cash and buy the dip on the meme stocks. Chances are the risk is that I lose my premium on my puts. But I'm not going in so heavy as to it going to be a problem. So let's see here. What am I doing? But you guys get the general understanding of what I'm saying. I love that we're up, but I don't like the overall market. I feel like there's actually no money in it for what they're saying. We know all the hedge funds are going broke. We know they're over leveraged. We know the margin calls are out there. Phase 6 is starting to kick in. So I'm going to protect my positions and I'm going to risk $2,000 for the opportunity to make 20 is basically what I'm going to do. So let's get some comments here. Let's go back to our mains. AMC up 5%. Ape up 4.5%. Oh, I got to take a drink of this freaking monster, man. Oh, that hit the spot. Comments. Good morning. What's up? Mike, Jose, Dominoes. Yeah, baby. Warren. Good morning, y'all. Jose. Been quiet on Twitterverse. Got hit with a violation because I said, yeah, man, you got to watch what you say on Twitter. Don't say any trigger words. You'll get banned. I can't believe that I'm not banned on Twitter right now. I can't believe it. Uranium's going to do very well. Gold and silver been on the run last week. Yeah. Precious metals are probably getting ready to pick up. Like I said, if there's an overall market correction and we do a flash crash and we see a 20% decrease, you're going to see gold and silver do really good. DNN, UEC, URR, all my 3 uranium stocks are doing very well. Good for you, man. I should have got in. I'm just too tied up in all the meme craziness, man. So more Disney stuff. AMC, obviously Disney Day. You guys seen that? 8th through the 19th, $5 select movies. Disney and AMC are making big deals with each other. I'm telling you, the credit card's going to be a big deal. Disney saw the advantage of working with AMC Theaters due to the base of people we have. We have 152 million on average come to AMC Theaters annually. So here's a little math. 152 million people. If 10% of that population all got a co-branded credit card, and they make about $175 per active account a year, that's $2.6 billion that they could be making just off of 10% of the AMC customer base. Man, are we gonna squeeze today? What the hell's going on? We're looking freaking great. 3 million, 5 million volume at open in a 15-minute period. Let's make a tweet. Ooh. These how tweets are made. Satwinder. Hey, Spence, you doing a great job. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Sorry about my allergies, guys. It's crazy here. The California wildfires and the controlled burns we have in New Mexico are absolutely killing me. This is how tweets are made. Let's go through the Twitter sphere here real quick. So real quick, I need to control my thoughts here a little bit. I'm a little off winded this morning, but 1.5 trillion margin call for the energy sector in Europe. Energy has been a massive discussion topic with the Biden administration due to Hunter Biden's affiliation with different energy companies in Ukraine, Russia, and China. Now look at where all the problems in the world are right now. Russia, China, Ukraine. Everywhere that he has landed has had some kind of impact with some energy company. There is a global energy crisis on the rise. The demand for energy is going through the roof, and the governments know it. Our infrastructures in our countries have not kept up with the demand or the technology needed to make it more efficient. So there's going to be a huge energy race coming up. My camera just froze. and none of this is like too political. Don't think I'm getting into politics here, but it's just to get everybody on the same page. So with the super high energy demand coming in, you're going to have some kind of new systems to supply it. Solar and windmills are not going to do it. I like solar and wind. I'm all about the green energy stuff, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work. It's not going to be near enough unless the government comes out and says, yeah, Elon Musk, here's 50,000 acres out in Utah or New Mexico. Go ahead, and we're going to give you $1 trillion to put up enough solar panels to power the United States. It's not going to work. What they're going to do is they're going to go to nuclear. Uranium prices are going to go up. Nuclear power plants are going to be revitalized. It's going to create massive jobs in the economy, right? But what's going to happen in November is the House and the Senate are going to flip, and then you're going to have a lot of conservatives coming back in, opening up drilling of fossil fuels. It's something that has to be done until we find a better way to transition from fossil fuels to a more sustainable fuel source, getting away from oil, which is going to be extremely hard to do. Oil is one of the top products in the world. So in between there, you're going to have market pressure. That's why I think the SPY is overreacting to everything going on, because a lot of these meme stocks have a lot to do with the SPY. And when this short interest, these short positions, and this over leverage start get covering, meme stocks are going to go up. You're going to see everybody find their sell point. Everything's going to come back down, and then the SPY is going to flash crash, probably in line with the housing market right around midterms. They're going to let it crash in November around midterms. But if you do check in October, October is the month for market crashes. 1929, 1987, 2008. The worst parts of the crash in the markets were during those time frames in October, right? We're heading up into that right now, September, October timeframe. And that's why I'm betting on the SPY going down. That's why I'm getting the puts. I'm not going in too deep, like I said, but it is going to protect me a little bit against my meme stock positions. If they decide to dump, then I have my SPY puts that are going to print, which I'll be able to cash out, buy the dip on the stocks that I like, and then wait for the market to recover. Man, we're just looking good today. I told everybody, remember what I was saying about FTDs, guys? The T plus 13 FTDs on the threshold list. I told you it'd be awesome if we could get to the 13th day, but I also said if they started covering before that, you're going to see some pretty beautiful price action, which we're seeing. And guess what? We're at September 12th now. The 20th was the day that would have been their forced cover. We still have AMC FTDs out till T35 September 30th, which is a huge day. The Pope, get all the money back to the Vatican by the 30th. Adam Aron's birthday, T plus 35. The first beginning part, 30th, right into October. Everything is lining up. It's absolutely crazy. RS, volume juicy. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little discombobulated today. I can't, like, my thoughts are not words coming out of mouth properly. Let's see what's going on. Usual whales. EU to pose levy on fossil fuel companies, power price caps, as well as plans, power demand cut targets, and emergency regulation. See, the EU is going to put caps on the cost of energy. As soon as you do that, you then tread in the lines of socialism, where the energy companies now are going, hey, this is just what we're charging because, well, and I don't think this is the case all the time, but this is what we're charging because we have to, because demand's so high and we're trying to meet supply. Without the extra money, you can't produce more. It's just how it goes. Now, if the entire world's energy industry is overcharging us purposely in their price gouging, that's a huge problem. But capping prices, I don't think is going to help Europe. It's going to help the people short term, but I don't think it's going to help Europe's energy problem long term. Secretary Janet Yellen has said she remains hopeful the U.S. economy can avoid recession, but added that Americans understand the need for Fed to conquer inflation. Janet Yellen is a freaking dimwit. I have no faith in her whatsoever. And every time one of the Treasury people come out during market crash scenarios, they say, our markets are strong, everything's strong. And then we crash and everybody loses all their 401k money. What else is going on here? Man, Unusual Whales just tweeting it up. Okay, here we go. The crypto thing I was telling you guys about. The Securities Exchange Commission will continue to investigate and pursue wrongdoing in the crypto asset space, despite a course of complaints about the levy scrutiny being placed on the industry. Enforcement Director Gerbir Graywall has said. So, if the SEC comes out aggressively with the government backing them and says, we are no longer going to allow cryptos to be traded like this unless they are officially licensed with the SEC and regulated, everybody that's got their money in shitcoins is going to lose their money. You're going to be invested in a non-regulated security that is going to be against financial market code. So I'm personally staying out of all the shitcoins. I'm staying out of all crypto, actually. It's cool until the power companies say, okay, we aren't going to produce. Exactly, Lucas. That's what I'm saying. Is if these power companies are taking losses because they're trying to keep up with demand, but they're not being paid the proper price for supply, they're just going to say, all right, we're not going to give you power. If the power companies shut down because they're not making the money they need to stay sustained, that is a huge problem. That's why I think there's a crash coming, you guys. It's just all set up. I don't know. I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm bullish on AMC and Ape, obviously. I mean, look at my watch list. Bro, our watch list is motherfucking green. But the SPY in general, I think a crash is coming, man. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before, but I'm not wrong very often. So that's probably why my computer's running slow. 30 different tabs up. I'm actually going to buy my puts right now. So if everything crashes, it's not my fault. I'm going to do options. Excuse me while I place this trade. SPY. I'm only going to buy a couple contracts. Buy to open. I'm going to do 3. Put. I'm going to do October 21st. And I'm going to do a $400 strike because we're pretty close to that already. So for me to break even, it would be about 390, I think. Let's see what it says. Break even 392. The most I'll lose is $2,000. I doubt that happens. If the SPY comes back down, where are we sitting today? We did jump up. We're at 410 today. So maybe I'll do 405. Let's see where I'm sitting on that one. Okay. So that's about $2,800. So when this does start coming back down, if the SPY doesn't continue this rally, which you guys see my charting here, we called the bounce. We're still in this channel. 476 was the high. If it runs back all the way up to 476, I lose $2,000, but my other stocks are going to pile with it. If it does hit this line and dump, and we go back to 330, or hell, even right here, 351, then my puts in the money. If my meme stocks come down, I made some cash that I can buy the dip with. That's what I'm going to do. Some people might not like it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Why is my phone beeping so much? Crazy alerts on Twitter today. All right. Buy 3/21st, 405, limit 950, cash conditions. Preview, placeholder. Here we go. Let's see if it fills. Sometimes I've done this and it refused to fill. Let's see what we got here. Let me make sure this is done and I'll get back to talking. Yep, filled. There we go. Got my puts. Still got a little cash left over too. There's an IPO coming up I want to get in. I'm not going to drop the name of it until I see for sure it's going to launch, which will be a day of thing. As soon as it does, I'm going to stream with the thumbnail being the title of the IPO that's coming out. So if you guys see it pop up and you see me in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a minimal bet with a 50% stop loss downside on the minute it opens, right? So I'm going to maybe like 500 to 1,000, maybe more if I'm feeling froggy. But I'm going to reduce the amount of risk I take in this IPO. But I do believe there is very massive potential for upside on this. And I will just say, you've seen some of these China IPOs absolutely rip thousands of percents. Man, we are just ripping today on Ape and AMC. This is awesome. Awesome! All right, let's see where we're sitting. Fidelity. Some of you might have caught. What a day. What a freaking day. I feel like I need to change my background lo-fi to something. Well, no, let's just keep things the way they are. Everything's doing fine. Let's just stay. Oh man, are they covering? Are they covering? Ooh. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let me read some comments. Price cap never works. Yep. Crew. Nuclear boss. I like H bar. It's one of the only cryptos that is governed. Yeah, if you guys are in a crypto that's regulated and governed already, good for you. But man, all these other like Saitama coin and all this, if they come out and start regulating this stuff, be crazy. September 12th, 2008 was the day the Lehman Brothers plunged. The day the Lehman Brothers plunged 93%. Just Yep. I remember that. I was all in Iraq during the 2008 crash. We were all sitting there like, shit, what's happening? Is America like crumbling to pieces? Are we going to get to go home? We didn't know what the hell was going on, man. It was crazy. But that's when I actually got into stocks. A couple contractors started talking to us about buying stocks. And man, I got addicted to it. I peed in Kenny's pool. Bruh, loving this price action. Yeah, this is great. Love the excitement. I'm just trying to be cool, man, because this is awesome. This is looking really, really good today. I told everybody this morning too. I said AMC looks like MACD and RSI. Let's go to that tweet. And of course, I didn't take my own advice. I had cash sitting in my account. I could have bought more AMC. You know, the biggest problem that I have noticed, my two biggest problems in trading is, one, sometimes I don't take my own advice. And what was the second one? I don't know. I'm making a lot of money today. It's hard to remember. Let's see. AMC looks awesome. Pre-market MACD and RSI are perfect from the upside. Ugh. Gotta love being right. But we've seen this before, guys. We've seen where they let it run, and then they just, you know, slap short pressure back on it later. So we'll see, though. We will see. Monster's finally starting to kick in. I usually don't drink these. I'm being a hooker today about it. All right, we are up today, baby. Already up $3 grand today in my one account. My computer share, I don't know. Let's check. Fidelity computer share. I think it's coming. I think we're gonna see some explosive runs. And then we're going to see a SPY flash crash with a housing market tumble. The news is going to try to make everybody panic. But what's going to end up happening is retail is going to come in and buy the shit out of the dip. And we're going to return really quick to a super, super bullish market. What's going on with the overall market that I think everybody doesn't realize, and what the regulators and what the big Wall Street names don't realize, is that the market is growing finally. It's not a contained box that only the elites get to play in. The market structures weren't big enough to sustain retail coming in. Now we're starting to see the market grow. And in that, with all the new money in the market, you're going to see some very, very bullish upside. But I think all these positions have to reset. The big players, man, the shorts, the over leveraged shorts, are going to have to reset their positions, and that might be what's happening right now. This might be the squeezy squeeze. We'll see. I mean, the SPY is up 1%. AMC and Ape are running with it. Everything's running with it. We'll see. This is pretty crazy price action, though. A gap up, and then a percent up in the morning. It's, yeah, there's something coming. Something big's coming. Who got liquidated? Margin calls are happening. Liquidations are happening. There's some shit going on today, guys. Sorry, I'm not all like super excited about it, but I just there's something is popping off today. I think the SPY is going to flash crash. We'll see. It's ripping and roaring. Man, my alerts are just going freaking crazy. All right, what are you doing, Amy? Go back up to 10%. This is great. So we're up like $5 grand today in the portfolios. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this sustains and maintains. Need AMC over 190. Ape 200. Yeah, that would be great, man. That'd be amazing. Can't wait to see future Kramer videos and freaking fuck out. Bear Stearns is fine. Dude's fucking nuts. All right. Oh, yeah, today, you guys, very important. If you guys want to get on some Twitter space call action today, I'm going to stream it live, but Terrible is having a space call today. Market Monday open discussion. It's going to be at 3 p.m., so right before market close. Power hour. Everybody should go. It's going to be a really good call. I'm going to stream it live. Terra hosts the absolute best spaces ever. Probably one of the best Twitter space call hosts on Twitter. So don't miss it. Be there. We're going to have a lot of conversation topics, housing, markets, SPY, AMC, Ape, GameStop, everything, man. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So there we are. Little morning show open. Sorry I was all like disoriented this morning. I had this all set up for a great show, and then my morning fell apart. But I want to appreciate everybody that's come. 80 viewers in the chat and the live stream. That's great. If you all could, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. There's over 50% of my views that are not subscribed. It does help push our group out into the YouTube community, which allows us to make a little more money off of ad revenue, which I will distribute into AMC gift cards on Twitter back to the community. Supposedly the 27th is when AdSense is supposed to send the money for August to my account, which I'll go out and buy a bunch of AMC gift cards, and we can just make circular revenue and pump it into our company. I think it's an absolute phenomenal idea. And it's good for everybody here, man. Y'all deserve a reward too. So, see, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, Kramer. God, dude, the MSM has been wrong about everything. We have been right about every single thing. I will say all but nobody thought we were going to go from 60 down to $9, but we did hodl through it. We stayed with our convictions, and now we're looking really, really good on all this upside. And AMC's looking good, making deals with Disney's and credit cards and all that stuff. 41111. Let's sit here and watch what the SPY does. So SPY RSI's maxed out. MACD is just popped off the top. Somebody got liquidated and the money went into the market, and that's what happened. So either this thing is going to pop off and squeeze everything out, or it's just going to take an absolute dump. We'll see, though. What else is running? Man, BBIG just... I love BBIG. 69 cents, $1.75. Got out, got back in at 93 cents or 91 cents, and it's just popping again. I wish I would have put more back in at 91 cents, but my money was tied up in other things. But I do have a nice position in BBIG, which is green today too, 13%. Everything's green, baby. Everything's green. All right, I don't really have too much more to talk about. I'll see you guys at 3. I think Cali time or Eastern time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, I think is when Tara's going to do this space call. I'm going to jump on. I'll be in the call and I'll do a live stream. Hope to see you guys there. Again, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your morning of being successful traders with all this green, baby. It's so green. Okay, I got to go answer my phone. This shit's getting crazy. You guys have a great day. Froggy Stonks out.